onto the headlights. So with the buckets, I need to take out some of these little dents. This one's got a dent right at the end, and a little bit of damage here and here. It shouldn't be too hard. Just getting a dolly back in there is going to be the issue, but I got this doohickey here, so this should help me get into most of them. The end is going to be kind of tricky, but we'll get there. Alright guys, so luckily I was not in the garage or in the back. Actually, the garage here is fine, thank God. But a tree fell down on the back of the garage, and you know, it happened while I was taking a shower. I heard this loud bang, and I thought it was thunder for some reason, even though it wasn't raining. But I was like, what else could it be? It's not going to be a tree. It was. So, I don't show you the back area much, but this is the back area. The only thing, unfortunately, that got damaged car-wise was my friend Dave's 37 Cabrio back half. It's not terrible. The branch just went through the roof and all the way to the foundation here. I got pieces of tree all over my shear. I should cut the power because that's right on the line. There's a hole, and I hear my building creaking as we speak, so I should kind of get out of here. Yeah, this seems fixable. There was already no floor here anyway. It kind of got, actually it did get mashed up pretty good. I don't know, I'll have to assess it after the tree's gone. But yeah, let me shut the power off to the plugs and stuff back there so it doesn't start an electrical fire. Woodshed off. Let me go back there and make sure those plugs aren't lit up anymore, because they were GFI plugs and they had lights. Okay, yeah, they're off. Okay, so at least the power's off to those, so nothing should happen there. And of course I just put 2 full things of gasoline in here, so now it reeks of gasoline. I'm gonna put the wheel back on Dano's car because we took it off to do something back there, and I'm gonna push it all the way to the back in case another tree decides to go down for some reason. But I'll show you outside. Just came from the hilltop, smashed through the garage. Total bummer. Luckily it's only the kind of the addition, the woodshed back here, but still it sucks. I did a lot of work trying to keep it insulated and free from animals, and now there's a huge hole in the top. So yeah, and big mess, so that's cool. So yeah, I guess I'll just keep you updated on what's going on. I don't know what to do. I've never had a tree come down on a garage before. I don't know if that's covered from insurance. The tree was from not my property, so I don't know if I go after that guy or what. But there's another bigger tree that you can't see right now, that I actually thought was gonna fall before this one, if any were gonna fall, and it hasn't. So yeah, well, I guess I'll keep you updated. Here's a quick daytime shot. The carnage. Can't really see in here too good. I don't know if this is okay. I see one of the our adjuster arms for the stomp is bent. I don't know how it bent that, but it did. So I hope this is okay, because this is from 1915 and it's irreplaceable to me. Oh. It got busted off? It must have. There was a nut and adjuster on here. swear to God. There's one here. All right. This rear section, I still have yet to... I'll find that out after we cut everything out and knock the wall down, because that's the only way I'm getting this out of here. Still smells like gasoline still. Outside, brighter. So, oh yeah, I see the stump right up there. Stump is right there. So this one right there is actually the one I'm really worried about, because it's huge, and if that falls, it's taken out all over here. It's not gonna just take out the back like this one did. It's gonna take the whole thing out. And it looks alive, but it looks also like the same type of tree as this. And this one had some buds on it, some leaves coming out, but not many. The thing was just dead. I don't know. I hope insurance covers this. That's all I gotta say. And I hope we can get someone to take that tree down. 'Cause that one's scary. These little ones, not so much. But those little ones to the left, but that big one, jeez. If it's the same type of tree and there was like an insect or something eating this one, then that's the next one to go. It's crazy from the side here. You can see the, maybe. Can you see the building pulling out? I can't because the sun's in my face. But last night I could, I'm sure you can see it. Ah, it's just such a bummer. So me and Kel just did a bunch of cleaning up for the little sticks and some of the little branches that I cut off. You saw me trying to cut that piece right there off and pull it over with this strap. It just was not having it, because this branch, there was Y right here, and it hit the corner of the building, and half of it went in the back, half of it went, as you can see, outside. I was trying to break this part off because this isn't resting on anything. Just kind of help get it off. But there's going to be some craziness going on when we go to actually cut it, because right now it's resting on the building right there and the ground right here and then all the way in the back. So this thing needs to roll down onto here so we can get it, because there's no crane that we can use, so we got to roll it over. I don't know. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully I can record that. Guys weren't able to make it here today, but it's all good. So I've started burning most of my little twigs and sticks. Say hi, chicken. The rest already put themselves to bed. So yeah, big hot ember right there. Every single tiny stick got burnt, besides the stuff in the shop. Also got another pile over there. So I'm probably gonna burn this pile and that one tonight. This, save for another day. Wow, this is hot. Woo! It's crazy how we have fires in like the summertime and the springtime when it's like already hot during the day. Let's just make it hotter at night. This is probably the hottest fire I've had in this pit. Not the biggest, but the hottest. Just the whole pit is hot embers. It's pretty cool. So here's it from this view. If you can see. Crunch.
that window not break? I think it's like an entire tree just on that window and it's not even cracked.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
All right, first horn delete panel is in. Now I need to cut this one out and do the exact same thing. You know, pretty self-explanatory. Just removing the horn delete. And then I can officially start fitting the 40 Chevy headlights. I already contoured them to the fender and this little piece, but the front here was getting in the way. But these fit kind of just like that. We're gonna modify them a little more, but yeah, we're getting there. More modifications. Never ending 36 Roadster. All right, so I'm working on these headlights, and I made the flange that goes on the bottom of the headlight after I cut and contoured it. So now I have it, the bucket screwed down. The flange is bolted to the fender. So they're kind of touching. Now I'm going to spot weld in a bunch of different places, then take the whole headlight off as an assembly, weld the flange all the way around, and I should be good to go. Then I can just be able to bolt the headlight on and off. And that's gonna call it on those headlights. I still have to do the same to this side. All I've done to this side was contour it to match the fender. And I've seen this done. There's an article up on one of the street rod magazines or some hot rod magazine. And to contour it to a 36, they make pie cuts here, which you can do. But if you have a shrink or stretcher, after you cut the flange off, just shrink over here, and it should kind of bring it right around. And then you just need to take a little bit off slowly until it matches real nice. It was really pretty easy. It's just time consuming to keep marking it, trimming it, marking it, trimming it, marking it, trimming it. And when I trim it, it's usually with this. Sometimes I'll take the snips, but when you take the snips, you might cut too much, so it's easier to just sand your way down to it. But that's, you know, that's just the way I do it. I do it nice and slow, so I get nice, tight fits. So, I'm going to tack weld this, weld it all together, and those should be done. Headlights are on. The flange is on there. It's bolted on. They're not going anywhere. I think he's figuring out the lenses and little stuff like that. I'm not going to touch that. I have been putting on the skirts, so I'm doing that now. Got the rear jacked up, and this skirt is on. Just a few little brackets underneath. I'll show you. Right there, that pinch the lip of the fender. And another one here that pinches the front lip. And then it's got the turnbuckle thing here, the tension the top. There's some padding that'll go on it so it's not paint on paint. I got that over here, but I'm gonna save that for the paint shop because I'm not gonna put those on for the paint guys to have to take them off again. So that's staying there. And this is the hardware and the little clamps that I was talking about. So I do the same thing on this side. So I'm gonna take the wheels off and mark and drill out the holes for that hardware. Oh, also, I ran away for a second and Cheppy found my Sharpie and started, you know, making autographs everywhere. You know, kid stuff. All right, so big changes. Not really. There's big changes. So let me explain. So now that we have to bag this and we have to make the notches up, I'm giving 5 inches of clearance. Just we have plenty of room for this thing to go all the way down if it has to. It's, you know, I'm gonna give the axle plenty of room because we want to ride around, drive around in this thing at this height, which is 4.5 inches off the ground. So we need suspension travel. And since it's 4.5 inches to the ground, I want to give 5 inches in case he is in a weird, a hole, or he's on a bump and he still wants to get down on even ground and still travel. So 5 inches of clearance, bringing the frame up and over. Unfortunately, it is covering my beautiful inner wheel wells, and it's going to be, I'm going to have to cut into my beautiful wheel wells, which makes me a little sick, but it is what it is. I don't know what I'm going to do there, because it's going to look like you literally just cut into it. So I don't know. I don't know yet how I'm gonna make that look good, because I don't want to make another piece and have to weld it into the wheel well. It's just it's pointless. I just made that. I don't know, but that also means that this has to change. This can't bolt on anymore, and it's gonna be different. So it's just gonna be straight across, and the tunnel has to be changed because now the drive shaft will not work once it goes down all the way. So the center of the floor needs to get cut out. This needs to be changed. I'll just weld it to it. It won't be removable. There's really no point anymore. There's really no point to it before. I guess I just wanted to do it. What else? And the link bars, I wanted to use the front mount for the parallel leafs that we have in it now, just so I didn't have to cut out the mount that's in it now, because right now the front mount for the springs, they're set into the C channel and then welded in, so that's going to be a real pain in the ass to cut out. But you know, like everything, it is what it is. I was just trying to get away from doing that, but those links are way too long to use the mounts for these parallel leaves, so I need to cut those out. But you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Fun, right?
So fun.
So we're gonna take the body off probably tomorrow, because I don't have a lift, and I could do the C notches from underneath, but I have to do from above, and without, you know, with the body on, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. So we're just gonna take it off, do it, and then make the body fit again to the notches. All right, guys, so that's about it on this video. I know it was kind of a jumbled mess, and I keep missing uploads. I'm sorry. Trying to get better. I was doing 2 videos a week solid. It was great, and then I messed up, and I haven't been able to get back into the rhythm. I said I was going to, and I'm not going to promise I'm going to now, because, you know, I just won't do it. I promised it last time, and I didn't do it. So I'm going to try. But thank you all for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, all that good stuff. And the thing with the tree, it's not nearly as bad as it could have been. It happened at night. It didn't happen during the daytime where the kids would be out there playing. So it's really not a big deal. Not a lot of things got damaged. It's just raining a little bit in the shop now. Whatever, is what it is. But again, thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully on Wednesday or Thursday. Is it Thursday? I don't even remember when I uploaded.